Hello there, guys. It's me again. The car went to the garage to be fixed. It spent about 2 days there. I have it now. I went to collect it yesterday. So they've changed the gearbox, but they didn't change the electric motor. So it sounds now like this. Yeah, they've changed the gearbox, but not the electric motor. So the rattling that came from the motor, it's still there. You can clearly hear it. So maybe there was nothing wrong with the gearbox, but something wrong with the electric motor because it still goes when you accelerate or when you slow down. So I don't know what's the plan here, because I thought they're changing the electric motor and the gearbox. That's what they told me. But you look over here, I'll put the picture of the electric motor. It's still the same electric motor that was on this car, the OE710. I was told they're going to put the OE712, the latest, better improved electric motor, but they didn't do that. So I don't know what's going on here, and I don't like the idea that I kept going in circles. I'm an adult. I don't like games. You fix, I go, or we just say, okay, we can't help you. see what you can do. I want a deal like this, okay? Because I don't want to be like I'm a mourner, whinging all the time, picking up on them. I don't want to be that kind of guy. Every time something like this, and I run to YouTube crying. That's not me. I want, if I make an agreement with you, you're gonna do something, you do it. If you don't do it, just tell me you don't want to do it so that I find another way to solve it. But to keep going in circles and circles, taking forever. Right now, if we have to book for them to look at it again, they're going to say in 6 weeks or 8 weeks. What's going on here? This is what they're going to say. So I sent them they said I should record the sound and email it to the head of the service department to assess it again. I mean, I don't know. I did that about 2.5 months ago. They asked me this and I did. I recorded and I sent. Now, I thought before he hand back the car to me, they will test drive it and hear if that sound is gone. But no, that would be too complicated for them. They just have to come to call me and say the car is ready, take it and go. Knowing very well, because if the engineers test driven the car, which I think they have, because what kind of engineers they will be repairing the car and they don't test it? Maybe, I don't know. In Africa, we test after fixing. And I expect the engineers to check if what they were fixing is repaired, isn't it? It's either they tested it, they heard the sound, and they decided, oh no, just tell him to come and get it. Or they didn't test it, which doesn't make any sense. Now, if they tested it and they heard the sound and they still told me to come to pick the car, I think there will be a bit of dishonesty going on. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you brought the car to me to repair it, and I repair it, and I test drive it, and I still hear the sound, what I will do is I will call you, say, hey, listen, you know what? You asked me to repair the car. Yeah, we thought we repaired it, but the sound is still there. So you can come to pick it up and we will order a different part, or this is what you're going to be doing now. That's what I thought should have happened. But for them to just say, oh no, come collect the car, knowing very well that the sound is still there. And they didn't tell me when they give me the key. They say, oh no, it's all right, it's fixed. Is it them who have been dishonest, or is it Kia headquarters in UK, or is it Kia in Korea, South Korea, who's been dishonest here? It's a little bit starting to annoy me, because this is what I was saying last time on the other video, that if you have this 7-year warranty, I would call it 7 years of ups and downs, a bumpy ride of your car going back and forth to them, And us who are using these cars to go to work, it's a bit annoying, So I don't know what to do now to book it again, and I mean, I can still use it. The thing is, I fear that if I'm using it and it's not fully repaired, what if I'm damaging more stuff there? Because as you can see, they just don't care. Now I care, because this is an investment. I put a lot of money on this thing, and I want it to work. And if it doesn't work, then I'm in serious trouble, because I want that money coming back. So I just don't know. Should I have bought Tesla? or should I have bought a Nissan Leaf? Now I'm regretting. I'm regretting the car itself. The car itself seems to be a very good car. I haven't had issues so far. Maybe it's because maybe it's because I haven't had other issues so far, because I'm hardly driving it. Spends most time waiting to go to Kia to be looked at, and I go drive around, and so maybe if it was being driven all the time, if I was working ever since I collected it, maybe some other things would have come up. I just don't know, folks. I just don't know. I had very, very high hopes yesterday that the car will be completely fixed and I'll be looking to hit the 200,000 miles that I'm aiming at. But in the meantime, it's back and forth from my house, couple of jobs, to Kia. I don't know how. Maybe it's just me. I don't know how companies feel like when they know that they're not doing the right thing. When you make an obligation to say, okay, I'm giving you the 7 years and I'll fix the car when something comes up, do it or don't give it. You know what I mean? If I make a vow, I gotta do exactly what I say. I gotta pay. But these guys, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can delay you and delay you and delay. So they'll book it for 6 weeks to check, not to repair, to check. And then you go to collect it again, and then they book it for another 6 weeks to order the electric motor. That's how it works. That's how you kill the time. By the time that 7 years has gone, but we didn't really repair the thing, So that's how it is, folks. I will just keep on, I'll just keep on waiting and see what they say. And I will still work as well. I'll just drive it, and, absolutely disappointed. I'll see you on the next one, and I will update you to tell you what they're saying. Can somebody please tell me, if I get rid of this car, what car would be better? Somebody, if you don't mind, just comment there, and I will have to look into that. Get rid of it. It's very economical, but if it's not working, it's useless. Tell me your suggestion. I will wait and hear what you say. Thank you very much. Bye bye.